Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Euro Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. Yes, I am back healthy and ready for the round of 16. Although we still got a couple of days left before the deadline, in this video, I just want to slowly create my new team. Now, of course, we are waiting for games to finish, results to be set, so we can see exactly who is playing who in the round of 16. So I'm just going to look at the teams that already went through. I'm going to pick their players and I'm going to slowly create a draft and just try my best to kind of predict who might go through as well and create a team. And of course, we will look at this again tomorrow and Thursday and so on. Okay, so yeah, this is where the fun begins. It's always fun to kind of create the team. I hope that this video will help you guys out. Please do subscribe if you're new and drop a like on the video as it helps my channel out a lot. Hopefully we can get up to about 200 likes. I also want to say thank you for everyone who has supported me on my previous video. I was a little bit unwell, but I am back and ready to go. So here we go. Now the first nation that I'm going to be looking at is Italy. Now Italy is going to be facing Austria in the round of 16. So I am definitely thinking to bring in at least 2 or maybe even 3 Italian players. Austria, yes, Alaba, I guess we can look at. However, when we are creating our team, we want to bring in nations that is going to go through the next round. So if you think a nation is going to go through the next round, you've got to start bringing those players in. If you can go for a balanced approach. I did this in the Champions League and the balanced approach did help out. So there will be situations where I will be bringing players from 2 nations that are facing each other. So one of them will be knocked out, one of them will go through. So you kind of guaranteeing yourself a player to go through. So there is that strategy as well. So you can do that. And that's not a wrong strategy. Don't let anyone tell you this is wrong. Because even if a nation loses, they can still score goals and they can still bring you the points. I'll go through some of the examples. So for now, we know that Italy's going through and they're going to play Austria. We're going to look at Austrian players as well. But I'm looking at Donnarumma. And actually, before I continue though, I do want to say that I have lost so many points by changing my team around a lot. When I go with my first instance, I should really stick with it. I remember when in match day 1, I wanted Ronaldo and I didn't bring him in. He scored a lot of goals. In match day 2, I had Bale in my team on my first draft. What happened? He got big points. And what happened in match day 3? Oh, we don't want to talk about it because I've removed Shaqiri. Oh, yes. Yes, that's what's been happening. But we'll go through the team selection and stuff like that later on in the week. Today, we're going to look at slowly creating a team. So, what I'm trying to say is, when I'm picking my team right now, I might just stick with it. I don't want to keep changing it, so I might stick with it. And the only way for me to remove them or to change them if there is some injuries or if there's some other issues, okay? So Donnarumma looks really good. I think Italy would do well. I think Italy will keep a clean sheet and so on. The other player that I really want in my team is Spinazzola. He is fantastic. 9 points in match day 1. In match day 2, he got 6 points there. He did not play the 3rd match. We were expecting that to happen, and that prediction was correct. But now, he's back. And for the midfielders, I could go for Berardi. To be honest with you guys, I don't really have to go for Donnarumma. I can go for Berardi and go for Insigne. So kind of triple up but go for their midfielders that could get me more points than Donnarumma. So I could do something like this, and I do like this a lot, but we'll see if I need that midfield position. So the next nation in this list I'm going to look at is Wales versus Denmark. Now this one is going to be interesting, and this is where we're going to get a lot of differentials. Now for Wales, I am definitely looking at Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale is the one to get from Wales. Um, there's Ramsey, that is a little bit more cheaper. There's other players like James, if you want to try your luck. But I think this time I might just stick with it and get Gareth Bale. For the forward position, I'm not sure about Moore. That is cheap though, 6.6. I'm not sure about Wales' defense. So, yeah, I might skip that. For the goalkeeper, do you know what? 4.7 is not too bad. 4.7 is not too bad. And, if they don't go through, I do have another goalkeeper to kind of help me out, because you only need one goalkeeper to kind of bring you the points. So I'm not too fussed about bringing Ward, that is 4.7, but we'll go through the other teams. We'll see if we can kind of like slowly build the team. For Denmark, I tried my luck on their strikers, but for their midfielders, I'm looking at Damsgaard, a player that is 5.9, scored a lovely goal against Russia. So, I'm looking at him as well. So right now, we're going to slowly pick the players that is already went through. For the defense, there is a lot of options here, guys. But I'm just looking at like really cheap options, and I'm kind of like balancing this one out because I'm not sure who's going to go through. But obviously, once we see the other nations get through, we'll start to remove these players out of the team. Okay, so these are some of the best players to kind of pick from these teams. Now, we move on to Netherlands. So let's have a look at Netherlands. Now, Netherlands has been performing well, and they are winning the big points. So let's just see who they're playing. So, okay, so they are through. Let's go through the group stages here. So they're on Group C. So if we go back to Group C, there we go. So we go down here. So Group C. So first in Group C, we'll face third in Groups D, E, or F. Okay. So D, E, and F. So D could be Croatia if they go through, or could be Scotland. E, it could be Spain. It could be Poland. It could be Slovakia. Can it be Slovakia? Yeah, it could be as well. If Poland beats Switzerland and Sweden, and Spain beats Slovakia. And then F. Oh, it could be Portugal. It could be Hungary. So we don't know, but I think that with the players that they have, I think they can score. So let's have a look at Memphis Depay here. That didn't do well in match day 1. Did okay here, scored a goal. And as you can see, match day 3, we thought that he was not going to play, but there we go, he played. He's got 2 assists there, scored a goal. Yeah, 12 points from him. So I'm just going to add him here. And of course, we're going to bring in Dumfries. I don't know if he's injured or not. I think he only played like, 45 minutes in the last game. But we'll see what happened there. And yeah, I think this is pretty much it. These are some of the players from Netherlands that we should be looking at. Wijnaldum, yes, let's add him into this team as well. As you can see, we're slowly building it. And yeah, so, but because we don't know who they're going to face, we're not too sure right now on what we're going to do with the players. And then if we go back, the other nation is, so Wales we looked at, Denmark and Austria, so Belgium. Of course, we're going to be looking at Belgian players. Belgium is a team that we are definitely going to be looking at. And as you can see, I want Kevin De Bruyne. And I don't have space for him. So I need to make some space. So I have to have a look at this team and think to myself, who do I not want? Wijnaldum, let's just say, as an example, let's bring in Kevin De Bruyne. Okay, let's go back and get Lukaku. That is actually quite expensive. Maybe we can go back and get Thomas Meunier, but I'm going to go without. And I'm going to see how the team's looking like so far. We've got 24 million, so I don't think we can make it, guys. I don't think we can make it. And if we have a quick look, so Belgium, where are they? Let's go back. over here. So Belgium is in Group B. So if they're in Group B, let's have a quick look. So yeah, first in Group B, okay, we'll face third in Groups A, T, or C, or F. Oh God, just make it simple. Anyways, let's move on. I'm not gonna do that. Oh man, just no, why are you not making it simple? I don't understand. Okay, anyways. But anyways, this is the team. This is how it might look like. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like on the video. I know that I haven't fixed the team up yet. And obviously, as you can see, the captain options are all wrong and everything. But don't worry about that right now. It's still early days. We've still got a lot of games left until the deadline. And tomorrow I'll be creating my updated version. So I'll be adding more players in and removing the others. I basically want to create this kind of like a series where we are slowly creating our team for round of 16. Okay. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.